Hello and welcome back to another cottage renovation video. Now before we start today's video, if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button because it really does help me keep producing these videos. So in today's video, I plan to work on the base of this wall. There's quite a bit of repair work to do. At the bottom, we've got to lay some stones in, got to do some digging out. There's quite a lot to be getting into, so without further ado, we'll get going on it. In the previous video, these stones here were laid. I'm really happy with the result of that. Now also, I've been thinking, what can I do to kind of answer some of your questions more directly? So what I might do later on in the video is pick a few questions out from the comments and see if I can answer them for you. I do try my hardest to go through all the comments, reply to as many as I can, but as you can imagine, there's quite a lot there, which is a good thing. Okay, right, let's get stuck into this. I will be so glad once all this clay is gone, because damp feet in and out, it walks everywhere and it's very slippery underfoot, believe it or not, you know, on these stones. So yeah, once all this is done, I look forward to paving this out with the tomettes. Perfectly level there. A little bit of a high spot by the base of the stairs, but I can dig that out. There's a rock there, so not too worried about the height there. I'm getting good at this. Level. What's that? Old cork out of a bottle. Wonder if that was a good night. Now don't forget, this was a farm worker's cottage. You know? I don't know whether they would have had sort of transient workers or more permanent come and go, so you know, it's probably seen quite a lot of action, this old building, over the years. Time to charge the batteries up, and also mine for 5 minutes, so come this way. Now, as mentioned in previous videos, I am very keen to get this old trailer back on the road. Got some board in there. They need to go on fairly shortly, but first they need to be painted. No, just a little bit every day, before you know it, it's finished. There's no need to be that neat with this. Time is of the essence, so we'll just get it coated up. Okay, let's get back in that cage. So looking at the condition of the wall, the worst point I can find is there, so that certainly needs repairing. We'll do a few more repairs through there. We don't want the base of the wall disintegrating. Yeah, that's quite a deep void there. A little bit there. This is a lot of water damage. The leak has been rectified now up above, and I've also reinforced the other side of this wall. You know, there's like about that much and that much stone and limecrete there, and it's a lot lower than this level, so I'm not too concerned about it. But I know over the years what's happened here. It's kind of washed out the base of the clay of the stone, so yeah, a very important repair. I'll get it all cleaned off and we get that filled up. It is a satisfying job, a little time consuming maybe, but it's just nice to know that you're securing it. It can become a little repetitive, I know, but repairs are, you know. And like I've always said, it breathes. If you've learned anything from this channel, you know that lime breathes. Like Portland cement doesn't, it traps the moisture. So any sort of water, I mean there is dampness in this clay, this draws it out. Hopefully the light's okay for you. Just need a trowel. Okay, time for a question or two. Okay, just a quick couple of questions. Okay, Annette Robinson asks, are you going to remove all of the plaster that's on the wall that I'm working on, all the old lime plaster, to reveal what's behind it? Well, no, there's no point in me taking off any good plaster that's sticking, you know, to it, adhering to it. If it's defective, then yes, it will come off, but other than that, no, it will stay on, and I'll just repair the patches. So yeah, I'm not going to remove it just for the sake of it. There's no point. Okay, the next question is from Laurie Law, and her question is, would it be better if you had the front door opening out this way to make more room under the stairs? Well, it's just not really feasible, because we've got the reveals for the door to open inwards, and if you opened your door out onto the steps, it just wouldn't be practical. It'd be dangerous in actual fact. So yeah, you know, there's not going to be herds of people coming in with loads of coats, and it's not going to be like a family home, so there's plenty of space in there to hang your hat up and coats and stuff like that, and your shoes. So yeah, I've already worked it all out. Thanks for the question, but it wouldn't really work. Okay, right, that is it for the questions. Let's get back into the cottage and do some more work. I think maybe I'll start the door end, because I don't want to disturb those stones up there. So maybe we'll get this swept out, we'll put the membrane down, and then find some suitable stones to continue through that way. Okay, all of a sudden we've got ourselves a little repair job. It can sometimes be a bit of a process. Sometimes you pick up the stone, boom, it goes straight in. Sometimes you have to move it about so many times, but eventually you get there, you know, a bit of patience and it all turns out just fine. Now I kind of want to keep a line. It hasn't got to be dead straight, but you know, it's got to be nice to the eye to look at. Roughly keep the level this way and across the top. Yep, that's how I work it out. Not everything has to be perfect to be good. You know, have fun with your projects, you know, experiment. As long as you're not doing anything that's going to damage the structure or it ain't going to be safe, you know, sometimes think outside the box. Do your research though. There's plenty of information out there, you know, there's channels that specialise in certain things, and yeah, just read up on it. Knowledge is key, has to be said. Just here, you know, I've got a pile of stones, just go through them. They will need cleaning before I fit them. I've probably got enough here to complete the base of that wall. You know, not many air miles there, was there? Literally come out of the ground. Didn't cost a penny. Something else that didn't cost me anything, kindly gave to me by Billy Peverick, was these tomettes. Now, I've kind of calculated that I've got enough for the entryway, the lower level. You know, even the broken ones can be used. These are probably 250 years old, maybe older. They're still great to be used again. Nice thickness. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what pattern I'm going to use. Do a bit of research. Yeah, looking forward to getting these down. In keeping with the age of the cottage as well. Probably 250 to 300 plus years old. Now sometimes these buildings give you little telltale signs of how old they are. Like a stone over the door with the date on. Unfortunately, this one hasn't got one, but a neighbouring property has, and it was 1730, around that era. Now I know for sure that this property was here before then because it's been on what they call the, I always get this wrong, Iceni maps, which you know, they documented all of the buildings and the dwellings in the area at that date. So it was here then, so I would say, yeah, probably 300 plus years old. Probably in various forms as well, you know, sometimes they altered them. I know the barn next door's been altered. It would have all been the same level. That's been dropped right down. You know, different usages. Yeah, still intrigues me. Can't work out what one come first, or was they all built together? Not so sure if I'll ever know. Okay, that is it for this video. I'm going to do a little bit more work on the trailer, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.